Morning class. Welcome to Rammer Math TV. My topic today, it is the mean, standard deviation, t-test, and f-test. I have here the definitions and formulas for the mean. The mean is the most stable measure of central tendency. Why? Because no matter how many times you take a sample from the given whole population, the mean is almost consistent, unlike the median and the mode. The most stable measure of variation is the standard deviation or the variance. So we have here the definitions and formulas. And take note that if you square the standard deviation, the result is variance. And if you get the square root of variance, the result is the standard deviation. So I have here the definitions and formula for t-test. The t-test is used to test the significant difference between the means of two groups. So if there's a significant difference using t-test, you can say that one mean is significantly higher than the other, or one mean is significantly lower than the other. And in case that a t-test do not give you the significant difference, you can use the f-test to test the difference between variances. So even if you have almost the same average or mean, using f-test you can pinpoint the difference. So we have here the characteristics of f-distribution, the formula for f-test, but do not worry, all the formulas that I have presented here are already incorporated to the Microsoft Excel. So I have here the sample problem. I have here 2 packs of batteries. So we have here the data about the lifespan between 3 and 10 years. I have here the 3 research questions. And this is the result. So I'm going to show you how to use the Microsoft Excel to come up with this summary table of results. And by the way, class, if some of you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get updated with my latest uploaded videos. Thank you for listening. Okay, just what I have promised. So this is our problem. Let me show you the Microsoft Excel. So I have encoded already the data for pack A and pack B. So to compute the mean of pack A, assuming we have started from this home tab, so you left click the formulas, you left click the more functions, you move the cursor to statistical, then to the average. You can erase the content of number 1, so black already, and then you left click and hold the first number of pack A towards the last number. Left click and hold towards the last number. Okay, so left click OK. And then to compute the mean of pack B, you left click this one, left click the more functions, move the cursor to statistical, and then average. Okay, you can erase that one, and then you left click and hold the first number towards the last number, and left click OK. So we have already the means of two groups. How about the standard deviation? So you left click this one, left click more functions, move the cursor here, and then left click and hold, drag towards until you find the standard deviation of the sample is TDFS. Okay, so you left click first number of pack A, and then left click and hold towards the last number, then click left, you left click OK. How about B? So okay, more functions, statistical, left click and hold, the standard deviation sample. So you left click and hold the first number of pack B towards the left click and hold towards the last number of pack B, and then left click OK. So we have already the standard deviations of the two groups. Okay, so our margin of error is 0.05. Then how to compute the t-test? Okay, so again, let's have the more functions, left click, then move the cursor here, left click and hold until you find the t-test. Okay, left clicked. Okay, for RE1, left click that one. So you left click and hold first number towards the last number. This is it. How about RE2? So you left click and hold first number of pack B towards the last number. This is it. Then since we are interested in finding the significant difference, we can type 2 for two-tailed distribution. And then for the type, let's have two sample unequal variance because we have noticed that their standard deviations are different, so it follows that their variances are also different. Okay, so left click OK, and this is it. Oh, this is the p-value. Okay, so we have to compare the margin of error and the t-test p-value. Remember that this number is a scientific notation. So that means if we're going to find the actual number of this one, it's equal to 0. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 1, 8, 2, 9. So imagine how small that number is. Okay, so it's very small that the Microsoft Excel expresses it in the scientific notation. It is many zeros before, it has many zeros before number 2. Okay, so this number is very small compared to 0.05. That means your null hypothesis must be rejected, and that also means that your claim, the alternative hypothesis, has strong evidence. Okay, so you can type here, there is significant difference. Okay, so that's why in the PowerPoint we have this result. Okay, so what is the mean standard deviation of each data? So we have here the means and standard deviations. About, is there significant difference between the means? Yes, absolutely. And which pack has better quality in terms of time duration? So because pack B has the higher mean and there is significant difference, so we can say that, and because there is significant difference, pack B is significantly greater than pack A. So that means that pack B has a better quality in terms of battery duration. All right. So let's move to the next problem, problem 2. So again, we have 2 packs of batteries. Then these are the research questions, and this is the result. Okay, so what are we going to do? So let's go back to the problem, and then let's have the Microsoft Excel for this. Okay, so same with the first problem. So to get the mean, you can have this one, statistical average, leave it blank. Okay, left first number, left click and hold towards the last number, left click OK. Then about this one, left click this one, left click more functions, statistical average. Okay, left first number of Paxi towards last number, left click OK. Notice that they have the same mean. So